Welcome to the first mobileforwork.com product review. Mobileforwork.com is your #1 source for communications products, solutions, and reviews for today's mobile workforce. Today we have a very unique product to review from a company that you may or may not know about, but I can almost say for certain you've seen one of their products in use. If you've ever seen a movie or TV show that has a plane or a helicopter scene, for instance, and the pilot is wearing a headset to communicate, the chances are the pilot's wearing a David Clark aviation headset. Yep, that unique green colored headset you see from time to time is made by David Clark, a company that's been around since 1941, designing, developing, and manufacturing premium headsets for aviation and industrial use, including aerospace protective equipment. Recently, David Clark introduced a new wireless range of headsets called Aurora. Aurora Class Bluetooth headsets were made specifically for industrial use. And those industrial uses could be applications such as construction, industrial manufacturing, warehousing, material handling, utility work, and so much more. If any application that you're working in has high noise, you're outside, and you're doing some of the dirty work that no one else really wants to do, these types of headsets are perfect for communicating in your types of environments. This particular version of the Aurora David Clark line of Bluetooth headsets is model HBT-30. There are two other models included in their lineup card. The HBT-40, which is behind the head headset, and also the HBT-60, which is a listen-only headset available to you. The Aurora headset comes with Bluetooth 4.0. It has the ability to work up to 80 hours of continuous use. The headset comes with a large button that you can see right here, which is basically the button that does, or it has the ability, to control answering your calls on your phone, ending those calls, playing or pausing music if you're listening to music through the headphones. And of course it's large enough, as you can see here, and prominent enough that if you're wearing large gloves, you'll be able to feel it and obviously push it. In some types of headsets that are not well designed, the button is too small, is placed in an area where you can't get to it, and as a result of that, it's just not easy to access when you're having to use it many times throughout the day. As you can see here, there is a flexible boom that comes with the headset, and a wind sock, which is obviously to take away from the wind noise if you're in that type of environment where there's lots of wind around. The ear pads that you can see here are gel and very comfortable. I will say that because it's a brand new headset, there is some need to work the headset in over time. What happens with these types of style headsets is they are quite tight when you're wearing them for the first time, but obviously if you're using it for longer periods of time, it will stretch and conform to your head while using it. So in the beginning, if you feel that it is too tight, that's kind of normal. It's unfortunate that that's the case, but over time it does conform to your head and gets more comfortable. These ear pads are replaceable. Of course, you can buy them at David Clark, so if you do tear them or one falls off, or for some reason you need to replace them at any time, they're easy to replace through davidclark.com. Up above here you have some padding for on top of the head as well. I'm not sure what kind of material that is. I don't think it's the same, although it feels the same, gel-like material. And of course the headset can expand basically by the style of your head. So it's hard to see here, but the Aurora headset has the pairing button within the cup of the headset, and it's hard for me to get focus on it, but basically you can see the words pair just below the top of the cup, and there's a little button in there, and once you hold on to the button for about a second, it will power on and the light will go blue. If you want to pair the device, once it powers on, you hit the button once and it goes into pairing mode and basically is recognized from on your mobile device, and you just simply pair. Pairing is pretty much pretty simple for anyone who has a Bluetooth device. This is your power on and off device. Once it's on, the blue LED light will flash within the cup. There will not have an annoying blue flashing light on outside the cup, which is a good thing. The only gripe I might have with the fact that it's there is because if I do have a dirty glove on, or I need to turn it on right away and I'm in an environment outside, maybe it's raining and so forth, I'm going to have to put my finger inside the cup. It's not necessarily something I'd like to do, but again, if you're going out in the field, you can get that done inside your office or wherever you're working. So minor gripe, but I could live with it. So as you can see here, this plug-in is for the charging of the device. So you plug your wire into here, like that, plug in the other end of your USB charging device right here that's plugged into the wall, and you're charging the device. One of the additions to the Aurora headset is that it is NRR rated, which basically stands for noise reduction rating. The range of noise reduction ratings for existing hearing protectors is approximately 0 to 30, which that means is the higher number denotes greater effectiveness. And so for this particular headset, it is rated 23 decibels. So you are getting a substantial amount of hearing protection when you're working in very noisy environments. One thing I noticed about the David Clark HBT-30 is that it doesn't have a volume rocker or volume buttons on either cup or either side of the headset. And that causes a bit of a problem for any individual who's working in a high noise environment, where if they were to take a call or they're using an application where the headset's connected to it and they can't hear the individual and they want to gain access to the volume, it might be very difficult. And I say that because if you've got a portable radio, or if you're connected to a smartphone, for instance, either device may not be on the outside of a suit, it might be in your pocket. And if that's the case, how are you going to gain access to the volume rocker or volume control on that device when it's hidden away underneath your suit? So one thing that they did neglect, I think, for this particular model is not adding the volume buttons on the headset, because I think it's important that if you already have a button that answers your calls, declines those calls, gives you access to music, play, pause, so forth, you should have the ability to turn the volume up using a switch on the headset, whether it's on the same cup as the main function button or on the other cup. It doesn't really matter. I will tell you that the HBT-40 does not have that, but the HBT-60 does, which is a listen-only headset. I don't know why they didn't give this feature to the other two headsets, which would most likely be the two most popular headsets they sell in this range. So I'm a little dumbfounded as to why that wasn't integrated into the cup. I guess I'd have to talk to them specifically to find out, but that would be a bit of a downfall on this headset if there is one, and certainly something that they should look to integrate in the future. As mentioned before, the Aurora line does have 3 different style headsets. The one we're reviewing today is the model HBT-30. The second version is the model HBT-40. They're both behind the head dual ear. The difference between the two is that the HBT-30 has a rigid headband versus the HBT-40, which does not have a rigid headband. It actually has a Velcro headband with the rigid headband behind the head. And the reason for this is simply that you could wear a hard helmet with the HBT-40, where you can't with the HBT-30. The HBT-60, which is behind the head dual ear listen only, has the same style as the HBT-40, having this Velcro headband that comes over your head, and of course the rigid headband behind the head, so that you could wear a hard helmet. I wanted to take a better picture within the cup to show you the pairing button and the LED light. The picture that you see in front of you is from the user manual and doesn't actually reflect what is shown in the final product. So I think that David Clark should change that, the picture anyway, to show that the words pair are now in the product but not in the user manual. It's nothing obviously too concerning, but it's certainly something that they might have missed. And as I had mentioned, you can see that the status indications show how you go about pairing, turning on the device, and so forth in the picture that you see in front of you. So anyway, I just wanted to give you a better picture of what it looked like. And again, like I had mentioned before, having it in the inside of the cup can and will be a bit of a problem for people with heavy gloves that are out in the field already, that may have to pair to a different device. Certainly have to take off the glove, or if you're putting a dirty hand into the cup, it's not something you really want to do. So I don't think I would have put the pairing button on the inside of the cup. However, David Clark thought otherwise. So that's just a minor gripe on my part. Because the Aurora headset is wireless and does have Bluetooth, it could be integrated and attached to a mobile phone, of course, a portable radio with Bluetooth integration, or a portable radio that has a Bluetooth dongle. All three can work with this device, and it works very, very well. I will say that on a mobile phone, there are various applications where this headset can be very effective. Some of those include intercom applications where you have a group of individuals talking, much like a conference call. So if you're out in the field working and you need to get on a call, you could use an application such as that, an intercom system. There is push over cellular or push to talk over cellular, if you want to refer to it. This headset does allow you to work with those types of applications, whether that's Android or iOS. The only difference is that you'll have to use the handset to actually push to talk. This big button that you see here, of course, answers your calls, plays your music, and so forth, but it doesn't give you the ability as a push to talk button, which is kind of a downfall. I wish it maybe had that integration built into the headset, because it could be very useful, especially when you don't have to reach for your mobile phone, which could be tucked away in your pocket. You might be wearing a suit over your pants where the phone might be, and so having that functionality of push to talk would be a great thing and a great addition to the headset. But let's just say that in future, I'm sure that David Clark will integrate that functionality into the headset. It would only make sense, I believe. So to conclude, the David Clark Aurora headset is definitely a premium product, coming in at $385. But you know what you're getting when you buy this product. You're getting a quality build, optimal noise protection, and a very well designed rugged Bluetooth headset from the market leader in aviation industrial headsets, David Clark. And let's not forget, this product is not made in China. This product is made in the US. So if you're looking for a product that is built at home, is going to last you a long time, if you have to get spare parts for it, you can, then this is definitely the headset for you. Thanks for checking out the review of the David Clark Aurora HBT-30 Bluetooth headset. We'd like to thank David Clark for loaning us the headset for this review. And of course, this is an unbiased review, just to let everyone know. If you like the video, please click the thumbs up. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's very new and we'll have some unique videos in the coming months. Please comment below as well if you wish. If you have any questions regarding mobile products for your business, please visit us at mobileforwork.com or email us at info@mobileforwork.com. Again, thank you very much for your time and have yourself a great day.